Hey family, this is Adila with ARS to Africa, and we are excited today because we have one of our newest repatriates that is new to the country. Maybe a week. Have you been here a week?
Like a week and a half.
Week and a half, almost 2 weeks now. He has been here. We have taken you guys, your family, out to see just a few of the malls, go shopping. Have you been out exploring yourself, like walking around the neighborhoods?
Yeah, kind of. Just mostly like when we're going out to eat somewhere or something like that.
Okay, so we are here with Jabari, right? Jabari comes from Atlanta,
Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. I didn't want to say Atlanta. Just want to say Georgia. Because you weren't really in Atlanta. You didn't have that kind of Atlanta experience. But
not fully.
Not fully. You're on the south side, so you're a little more on the residential, the urban side of Atlanta.
Yeah, like the suburbs. Yeah.
And what do you think about? Well, let me ask you before that, like for our youth or my children, my daughter, my granddaughter, we had a hard time with the concept of just coming to Africa in general. You're a little bit older, but you're still in that Gen Z age. Like what was it that made you even agree to coming? Because you're 22 years old. I'm sure you could have stayed back if you wanted to. What made you decide to come to Kenya?
Honestly, it was mostly I was inspired by my parents because my parents they were already looking for different places to go, and it didn't even actually start as moving at first. At first, we were just looking at places to like visit for vacation or something like that. And then later down the line, when they I forgot what it was that got them to Kenya, but pretty much we were going to visit until I guess when the pandemic and stuff happened, so we didn't get to. But through learning about that, when they told me, I was doing my own research on Kenya, and it generally just seemed much better of like a living experience than where I was currently at. Because we were in the suburbs and it's like pretty quiet there. Like there aren't, even if you go on like daily walks, which is good. I mean, if that's the kind of thing you like, it's pretty good to live there. But for me and like my brother, like we kind of wanted to have more like a social life, and you couldn't get that quite as much over there. And with what I was learning in Kenya, which is that people are like much more social, like much more like outside and stuff. It just kind of motivated me more to want to move here. And we already kind of living there. We knew what it was like living in the suburbs. Like we knew it was kind of like just kind of quiet. But then also there just wasn't really that much of a social environment or environment that like encourages that kind of behavior. So it made the transition just a lot easier for me because I was ready to just have a newer life. Okay,
so you were ready for a change anyway.
Yeah.
So you had mentioned to me that your grandmother influenced you a lot on this journey of discovery. Tell me more about that.
So for like the longest time, even more than like my whole existence, she's always been like captivated and intrigued about Africa, because it's always been her dream to want to visit it, and which is why it makes me so happy that she's finally here with us, thankfully. But like she was learning about the history of Africa, like the ancient kingdoms that used to exist, and then of course eventually we learned about how some people were taken from the motherland, and we always wanted to come back. And she introduced me to some of the modern day politics in Africa, the different things going on, and I was just.
So grandmom's up on it. Now grandmom's 87, right?
I think like 86.
86 years old. So she's up on the politics, up on who's running for this and that, and what does she be talking about, like as far as?
Well, mostly she was mostly talking about like the Sahel states, for example, like Burkina Faso, Mali, like Niger. or Niger, like she was mostly talking about showing me things like that of how they were essentially like kicking the colonizers, like France, like Britain there. They were essentially like kicking them out and starting to regain their own sovereignty. And I've been following that ever since, which is like a year ago is when I first started to really get in the mix of that. And then also like witnessing some of the other countries around the area starting to do the same thing, like Botswana or even like Rwanda. Like it just kind of gave me more of like a different side of Africa that's never really shown.
Right.
Because in the West, Africa is kind of described as a place that's run of the mill, nothing special, just starving babies and stuff like that. People living in huts or something like that, and it's just a really inaccurate perspective, a perception of Africa. And they never once like showed like the nice cities like in Ghana, for example, or Nairobi here. They never once showed that. And the more I learned about it, like I wanted to be there with those people because like we're all still we share the same ancestors. But yeah, if it wasn't for my grandmother, I wouldn't even have that perspective at all.
Yeah.
So
I love that. I love that because I know for me, that's what I try to pour into my granddaughter, into my daughter in general, but especially into my grandchild. Where we come from, who our people are, what's going on in the world. Those things are so important, and to see that it actually took shape in you was like, okay. And your brother feels the same way, I guess.
Yeah, we talk about that. I mostly talk to my grandmother about it, and my parents too, because they also are they also inspired me with this perspective. So it's mostly my brother's also aware too, like and like a bit more recently. But, yeah.
So you guys are college graduates, right? You graduated with a degree in.
Bachelor's degree in computer innovation.
Okay. And so now here you decide to take it even a step further and look into the education on this side as far as getting your actual, application, getting it more, advanced or acclimated. So what did you think about the Homeboys Institute of, how does it?
Technology or?
Yeah, technology.
Yeah. Honestly, I was really surprised about the place. 'Cause just one thing on the layout, I've never seen a school with the layout that it has. It kind of utilizes the the freights, like the trailers, like as like walls, and even some of the rooms. I thought that was pretty creative.
It's like a little concept.
Not what I was expecting, like the technology.
Me neither. I was like, what?
Yeah,
okay.
I thought that would be like an art school or something like that.
Right,
So
right.
that was the first thing that took me off guard. And then it was cool with like the whole like stadium that they have, with like almost like a theater screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just kind of I just wasn't expecting that kind of layout, and the people seem pretty nice. Even with the what's that other room that they had, like the studio room, and then the one with the
Oh, thank you.
I keep forgetting the name.
Let's see if I can put
They
it
had
on.
like the live stage and.
Yeah. Well, I guess the stadium. Yeah, the stadium. Like all the lights that they have, so it seemed like pretty cool. However, like since I'm not going in there for like audio or music, I was stationed which was like graphic art or graphic design. I won't be like experiencing any of the audio side of it, but I'm still like waiting on Word for the graphic design courses.
Okay.
So we'll see when that shows up. I'm looking forward to it. I'm curious what the class will be since it's mostly like an audio technical kind of school, so we'll see how that works out. But I'm excited.
Yeah, and we introduced you to another expat that goes to that school there. So and now you guys are friends and.
Yeah, in fact, we just hung out together at an Ethiopian restaurant.
Oh.
That we all tried for the first time.
Okay.
So I think it's called Habisha, something like that. But it was really good. He's pretty cool as well.
So he's loving Kenya as well.
So far, from what he's described, yeah.
Okay.
I guess I haven't had too deep of a conversation. He has told us about some of his experiences. I guess both like the good and the bad, but it's been mostly positive though.
Okay. So far for you, what have you experienced that is just a little culture shock, a little different?
The traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah. The traffic was a bit of a culture shock. It's very different, like especially if you're coming from the States.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are hardly any like lights anywhere,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone kind of just, I guess, bullies each other into the lane. It still surprised me that there are like hardly any accidents.
Right. You'd be like, there's no accident.
Yeah.
We have so many accidents in the States, but everything is organized and it's almost perfectly organized. I don't understand where the accidents come from
I don't
that
know.
they don't have here. What?
Well, that's what was keeping me up at night. Like, how is it that the place that has all the safeguards and everything has the most accidents, and the one where it's just everyone just drive through, very little accidents.
But what about the social life? Like, you've been to a couple malls and you guys been out by yourself. How are you experiencing the social aspect of it?
I'm enjoying it so far. It's a big difference from the States, because in the States, like as I was describing before, you would just walk by and say like there's someone walking on the other side of you, and you wave at them or say hi, and they would either just not recognize you at all, just keep going, or they'll give you that like kind of mean looking like glance and like eye you down, like who are you? That's how it was like in the States. But here, like when I was walking with my brother, we walked for like a mile or so, and almost every single person I would greet, they would say, "Oh, hey, what's up?" Like it would be so much more natural, and I think that's why I feel much more calm about myself here, because I'm not feeling that hostility. Like, because I kind of understand why people are like that in the States, because there are a lot of things you have to be careful about. There have been some people I've met where I find out they're not the best people to be around. So it's kind of unfortunate that that's the case there, but not saying that people like that aren't here, but just not to that degree.
Right.
So I've been enjoying it a lot more here.
Good. So you're enjoying being here.
Oh yeah.
Good. Yeah, so you feel like you made a good decision.
I feel like I have. Like I haven't felt this. I haven't for a long time. I felt like I haven't been able to, be my true self. And like, granted, I'm still discovering what that is. But the problem over there was that I couldn't even begin to spread my wings at all.
Yeah.
Like I was having a hard time trying to figure out like what direction I want to go in life. But here, like everything feels so much more natural and peaceful. And you give kindness, you receive kindness. Like it's just like overall, everyone's much better over here.
Do you find that I'm gonna say your nervous system has changed? You're not, our security levels had to be different in the States,
Yes.
especially in Georgia.
Yeah.
Have you ever had the talk with your parents that they sit you down as two young black boys and tell you how to interact with the police?
Yes. Like especially with specifically with my dad. Like he would. There was one time when we were going out, and I think it was after was it George Floyd's killing, where he was telling me about like what to tell police and what not to tell police, and what to do if they try to pull you over. So yeah, we've definitely had that talk.
Yeah.
And especially in Georgia, like one thing, like since him and I we would cycle, we would have to always worry about people trying to run you over. I've never seen it before, but like every time he would go out to cycle, I would always pray for him, because it seemed like they were just so common to do that. And which is why I like here, because there's like security guards and no one's trying to hit anybody.
Yeah.
So I feel much safer here in Kenya than I was in Georgia.
Yeah, that's. I have nephews, and so I always have these anxiety, like, what's going on in the States? Like my nephews, they're in Philly, they're in Mississippi, so those two are two areas that is scary.
Yeah.
Especially, two areas that are real scary, especially dealing with the police. So, and it's something we shouldn't have to focus on, but You got to focus on that in the States. And a lot of women want to get their young black boys out of the country so that they can just live, you know. So I'm glad that you guys, for one, you made it.
Thankfully.
But you also had awareness about yourself, that you had that opportunity to make sure this is how you are handled. This is, even though those are all protections, but it doesn't really guarantee that there's still going to be a good outcome dealing with them.
I mean, that was kind of the risk, because initially the plan was to visit Kenya first and then come back and see what we think. But since the world started to go in a bad turn, like, we realized that if we were to do that, then by the time we want to leave, either the prices might be too high or it might be too dangerous to the point where we can't even leave.
Yeah.
So we just like took the leap of faith and came over here. But so far, I mean, I'm not regretting that decision. Like,
Yeah.
I felt like I'm on my path of like reinventing myself almost. And also, another thing that helped a lot too was, I think, being more aware of the continent prior to coming here.
Yeah.
Because I was already aware of, I was trying to educate myself on like the living situations here and what the people think, like, say, like, towards their lifestyle, like their government and things like that. So it was a bit, some of those things weren't as shocking to me coming over here.
Okay.
And I think that's helpful for anyone who's planning on traveling, is like, wherever you're going, like, please do your due diligence to research the kind of lifestyle that's going on over there, and the kind of like the social climate or the atmosphere like that. So that way it won't be like running into a wall when you get there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not too much yet. Like, no.
The reason why I ask is there is a very, and she'll tell you, there's a very big party culture here.
I've heard when I'm trying to sleep. They're blasting music right next to me. Yeah, I've heard.
Is it every day?
Almost. Like it was almost like yesterday. Unless I just went to sleep early because I've been a little bit earlier, I didn't hear anything. But every other time when I was up till like, I don't know, if I couldn't sleep, it was like 1 a.m. or something, they would be blasting that. It's like when I look out the window, it's as if it's the building right across the street. Like, I could feel the vibrations of it.
Oh well, we gotta make a complaint.
That's also because where you're at is more kind of like in the city areas, like not CBD, but it's still like a bit more densely populated. So that's one of the unfortunate realities at times, because the party culture here is quite strong.
I guess so, and also granted, I've never actually lived in the city before, so that would probably explain that too.
That's some sensory adjustment for sure. Okay. Well, take it from me. I'm not the biggest nightlife person, but there's a lot of places that have a lot of fun, and most places, well, every place honestly is going to be safer than any kind of like club in the U.S.
Oh, I agree. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I've never heard of. Well, they don't have shootouts, period.
yeah, you don't have to worry about somebody shooting up the club.
You might have a fight, but a drunken fight.
That's fine versus a shootout.
I still remember a couple of weeks ago, probably like 2 months ago this point, I was with my girlfriend and her friends for one of her friends' birthday parties. And we just heard like a noise and look over. These guys were trying to carry this dude out because he was so drunk. And the dude fell down the stairs. And then this lady fell down the stairs too because they were so drunk.
Oh my
And
god!
then they picked them up and like carried them outside.
Like it's just normal.
Yeah, just kept going about their business.
Is that common?
That's the first time I've seen that, admittedly. I don't go out like that. So maybe it's more common than I've experienced. But one thing I will say is the drinking culture is very big here as well. Alcoholism is huge.
That's East Africa.
I see.
That's
Alcohol is the drug of choice.
I did not know that.
Yeah. But in terms of questions that might be a bit better to have on camera, how do you feel like you've been perceived as a young African American coming here?
With my experience so far, it's been good actually. Like I haven't had any, strange like events or any kind of like conflict with anybody. Everyone's been. I felt like I'm being treated like a human being for a change, and not just like a type of thing or whatever. But yeah, so everyone's been pretty, like I said before, kind, and like you respect them, they respect you. So no, like, I haven't seen any funny looks. Not that I haven't received any, but I just haven't seen them if there are any. So yeah, I'll just say that too. But it's been good overall.
That is so adorable. I love this. This is so wholesome. Wow.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, even though your brother's not here, I'm going to ask a twin question.
Okay.
So, you've mentioned you guys have gone out, walks, whatever. Have locals kind of been confused looking at you guys as you guys are together?
Probably more so him than me. Like the last time when we were walking together, like there were at least 5 people that came by, not together, but like one after another, and they would just like stare him down. And really, if you see what he wears, you would see why, because he likes to wear like more so, like some more like flashy things or like vibrant things. I try to just blend in, so I guess that makes sense, but that's the most that we saw. Is like people were just be kind of like. I think one person actually complimented his fit though. So again, like nothing really negative, just different from where we're coming from. Because in the States, like rarely any interactions would happen. So it's a bit of a good change in living circumstances.
Okay. Any cool animal experiences yet?
Yes, actually one in particular. It surprised me a lot. So we were driven to the safari or like the national park, right? And we saw like zebras in person, a pygmy hippo.
Wait, you went to the national park or the walking safari?
It was I guess the walking safari.
Yeah.
Because the walking safari.
Okay.
Yeah, we saw hippos, but the smaller hippos, rhinos. The one that surprised me the most was there was this young giraffe that we saw, and I actually got to feed it, and my brother hugged it, which is kind of funny.
You got pictures?
Yeah, we do.
It
It just surprised me a lot because I was just walking, and there are like 2 trails that it leads to, and I just see its head poke out from the side. I was like, oh, it's actually coming here. I thought we were gonna go behind the fence. It's actually coming to us. All right. So that kind of just made my day with the whole thing. That was like the highlight to me. So yeah.
Wait till you see the monkeys.
I've only seen I've seen a few actually. There was one we saw where I don't know what type they were, but there was something funny that happened where one was sitting next to another, and I guess the other dissed the monkey, so we just smacked him in the back of his head. I don't know why, but maybe that's what happened. But there were these other ones that we saw. I forgot the name, but they have black and white fur, but the white fur kind of droops down from their tails and the sides of their body.
Where?
Is the white fur kind of around here?
It's kind of around the side section, and then their tail was actually longer than their body.
Where'd you see that?
At the walking safari.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think that's a native one. But I'll share my favorite monkey story.
Oh yeah.
Yes. We were over at some friend's house, right?
Mm.
And they had their kitchen window open.
Oh no.
And usually when I'm over their house, I'm always looking for monkeys, right? This particular time, this big, strong, muscular brother, he comes to the window, and the monkey's damn, he's about to steal something. And I loved it. The big, tall, strong brother was like, hey, get out! Get out! I'm talking about this producer dude over here, right? And then But the monkey was looking like he ain't no problem. I'm scared of you, and he just he just had this whole
Like a staring
yeah.
contest?
He was looking like, "What's your problem, dude? Just share your bananas." Share your eggs, dang.
It still moved once I swung at it.
But he didn't move fast. He was just like,
they're not stealing my protein.
oh, monkey was like, man, here we go. Like he don't know what's up.
Yeah, I guess he's not too fond of sharing culture.
But I love monkeys. So anytime you get to see a monkey, you're blessed.
I meant to ask, like, do they usually come in the city area where we're at?
They don't usually, but since we're kind of down the street from each other, we have monkeys that came out and they walk on the power lines.
Oh, that's cool.
But I only seen them like twice. And I'm like,
So it's more of like a rare.
yeah, it's not too often because all the construction that's going on over there, they cutting up the greenery. So
Oh, okay,
yeah.
I see what you mean.
But you see them every now and then. You come outside and look around. Just look up, especially in the mornings. Like they go to work around 6 o'clock, 6:30, 7, somewhere around there. You'll see them come out.
All right. So that's a funny story, though.
Yeah. I'll be like, yeah. And those monkeys were big. They look like when they stand up, it could be the size of a dog.
Wait, like almost like a baboon or something?
Yeah, almost like a baboon.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the smaller monkeys.
Nope. These were
you mean the
they were
large
bigger.
ones.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like in Karen, certain areas in Karen, you'll see baboons on the side of the road.
That's cool.
They got different variation of monkeys. Yeah, it's exciting for me.
I guess I have yet to see them, at least that variety of monkeys. I've only seen just one or two so far.
Yeah, you'll see, especially when we go to the coast, you'll see monkeys everywhere. Like they just be on, like you'll see people in their driveways and they could be sitting on the pillars, just like, hello. Like they're everywhere in the coast.
So kind of like when you go on like the beach and there's like seagulls everywhere.
Yeah,
it's like you just replace the seagulls with the monkeys.
Yeah, yes, you can do that. You can definitely do that.
What do you call groups of monkeys then? I know a troop.
Mm-hmm.
That fits. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But when we went to Lake Magadi, right, there was for some reason some kind of migration that happened, and they were all baboons. And they just started out of nowhere, and it was like thousands of them, and they ran up this hill, and we're just standing there like, and you could hear they bark like dogs.
Oh, really? Okay,
because you're looking like, is that a dog? And it was.
Well, it's like when you look at them, like there's the thing is their silhouette, like especially with their faces, it's really like canine, like until you see the rest of the body. It's like dogs don't have tails like that.
Yeah,
dogs don't run like that.
Yeah, the baboons, they look like, definitely you don't want to mess with them.
They look mean. Seriously.
They will intentionally grab you by your genitals.
And they have canines.
Yeah, I've seen.
Man.
I'm not joking at all. They target those areas of the body.
Why?
Because they're incredibly smart.
Mm-hmm.
And they know these are valuable parts of the body.
But they do that to each other too, though.
Yes. They go for genitals and faces.
Oh, that is horrible.
Yeah, so they're going for your eyes and
So you need like some kind of little like crotch plate or something.
They do that to each other. I watched
Oh my god.
this video. Well, I watch animals all the time, probably every day.
Same here.
And they sitting there and they attacking each other, squeezing, just playing. And that's where they go for. They grab right there.
so that's how they play.
That's playing for them, huh?
So when they attack, it's like.
Did they learn that from like dolphins or something?
I don't know, but they like.
I don't know what it is about them, like because I've heard that was one thing I learned about orcas, where their version of play is slapping animals way up in the sky and then seeing them collapse into the water. That's their version of playing.
That's all they can do. Their arms is out like this.
I know, but
It's safe for an orca in the middle of the ocean. With,
I agree.
Those orcas are so intelligent that they're like, You're not my prey animal. I ain't gonna play with you.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna eat you.
Well, that's what I heard that with orcas, there's only like one recorded attack that we know of, at least. Not saying that there aren't more, but generally, like when you run into one of the
attacks
wild.
are in captivity.
But that's the thing, like it's, and that's with most animals, to be honest. It's, even with like zebras, apparently in zoos, like most of the casualties come from zebras.
Because out in the wild,
They gotta fight lions and stuff.
they'd rather run away than attack you out in the wild. But if they feel trapped.
No, it's when they feel trapped is when they're like, okay, fight or flight. We're choosing fight.
Anytime they feel trapped, or if you're near their babies,
Mm-hmm.
then you're in trouble.
I guess it's like most animals, even like the bears.
Yeah, that's like the number one thing with bears. Most bear attacks are from mothers.
Yeah.
What about the food?
Oh, the food's been amazing, actually. Like, because obviously, right, in the States, everything has some form of chemicals and stuff in it. Just like in the chicken alone, you can look at like a drumstick in the States, it's like fat, like it's a turkey almost. Like here, it's so much thinner. And it's like, of course, if you're someone who's not aware that you're eating domesticated chicken, you would think, why is it so small? It's like, that's how it actually is. That's the natural version of it.
You notice these chickens don't have pus pockets.
No.
Because they're not being injected with nothing.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so, and I've noticed that, I'm like, they don't have these pus pockets.
Yeah, that's true. Like, I actually didn't notice that before, but now they brought it up. Yeah, that's true. They don't have that.
Yeah.
And everything is fresh, which is what I love here. I mean, of course, I have to.
Yeah, your mom got to
Get used
kick
to
off
that.
of the fresh juice.
Yeah, oh, because
Like,
we never had juice like that before. Where it was like because at home we have like ocean spray, I think, which is
I miss ocean spray.
it's good, but here when I taste like their orange juice or their tropical mix, I'm like, this is like 1,000 times better.
Yeah. Picked and peel, that's the best
Yes,
one.
pick and peel.
That's
Yeah,
a quinoa. That's the best one. I don't know how to get the flavor so.
like they just picked it from the tree.
Yeah.
That's how it tastes.
Yeah. So your mom said, I think it was you, that you're the first one that had seen us on YouTube, right? Was that you or your brother?
Yeah, because I would see them watching you on YouTube. So like when I'm walking by and then like that's why I was kind of surprised when I found that you were actually talking with my parents.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you mean the one from YouTube? what did I miss?
Okay. Yeah, because you were like, I can't believe I'm looking at you. Was that was you or your brother?
Yeah. Oh, probably my brother.
Your brother?
Because we both had that in mind because it was kind of surreal since the last time I saw you was on a video.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
That's hilarious. So we're gonna hopefully get you guys back on. Maybe talk to you as you're further on into your getting acclimated, maybe a couple months down the line, and see how you guys are. You know, hopefully your brother will come on. Maybe get us some other junior expats, younger men, younger expats, to just give their point of view on how it is living in Kenya.
Yeah. I have more to say by then.
Yeah, you have more to say. You haven't really been out too much. It's only been a week.
Yeah, like a week and a little more.
Yeah. So we'll have more experiences to touch on.
Yeah. That'll work.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on. Not being afraid of the camera. You're a natural. You're a natural.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you.
And
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Thank you. And we will. I don't know what I'm gonna say. We will. Something. We will.
It's your show.
I don't know.
Oh, we'll see you next time.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
I'm stopping this camera.
Thank you.
Lord.
You need some energy right now.
I know. I keep saying I need some
Choice tells me where's your energy?
energy, but you did this 1 o'clock.